coming down as he sets up Dark, the purple Zerg, to the top right hand side of Proxima Station, game number 1 of this best of 3 quarterfinal match. And down to the bottom left hand side, the blue Zerg player, give it up if you're cheering on soO. We set up into this and look to see what's going to be happening over the next few moments. There's a drone coming down to the low ground. We'll build up a hatchery here and just get that set up and ready to go. So hatchery coming on down, and the natural expansion. And you'll be seeing a couple more drones just on the way from both players at this point. So drones on the way up. You're going to see this Overlord coming down as well from Dark. And that's about to pop here. And as we just see that Overlord coming out and looking to see what is going to happen next. An extractor coming down from soO as well over in this main base. Spawning pool now also. And let's just see what's going to happen in this ZVZ. Let's see a Queen coming down in the main base and the link speed starting on up. Dark, I mean, obviously continuing to mine gas means he's probably going to drop the Bane nest as well, unless it's a Rotron, which would be a little bit weird in the ZVZ for an early Rotron like that, but especially with link speed 2, it's more likely going to be a Bane nest. And there it is, coming on down. So Dark with a lot of Link Bane pressure early. soO expands out front as well, and obviously we saw that before. We didn't really talk about it, and it is important because it means that it is a lot easier for Dark to attack this location, rather than having to attack the in-base expansion, which would mean that to attack he has to come up this very narrow ramp to begin with anyways. So it's going to be a nice advantage that Dark can work with right now, just keeping his Lings banking up at home. It's all about the surprise factor for Dark. And it works on a map like this because as soO scouts in, he sees no expansion here. But that's normal because, you know, there's an in-base expansion. There's no way for soO to tell early in the game from hatchery timings whether his opponent is being super aggressive or not. So this is really, really cute. As Dark now going to send a few Zerglings out and we'll try and just make this look very standard. It's all about the mind games right now, the way they're setting up into this. As you see, a couple of Overlords continuing up towards the top right-hand side. There's some more Zerglings coming out, 8 more buildings still. And they're going to be starting to head down to the bottom left very, very shortly. So here we go, Dark getting this set up and getting ready to run on through. And look to see if he can pick up some damage here in the next few moments. So, I mean, obviously he's going to hope to do quite a bit of damage. He's 9 workers down a hatchery as well. It's important he does something here as Link Speed, Bane Nest, both about halfway done out of soO. But obviously not ready right away as we do see Queens on the ramp. They're going to be able to block and immediately Dark sees that. He's just going to come down to the natural expansion, start working his way through this. So he's going to try and get rid of the natural. Banes are here ready to help out if necessary. I don't think they're really going to be necessary. I don't think soO is going to try and contest this position right now. As you see Lings taking a little bit more damage then. They will go down in a moment or so. There we go. Lings drop. And that hatchery gets taken down too. As the Lings and Banes from Dark just going to be pulling back a little bit back towards the center of the map. Ruden's now going to pop and disappear. As you see soO trying to come down the ramp with this Queen. More Lings coming down, but it's a good position actually from Dark. He has a good concave on this, so you see 2 Banes coming in from soO. It's Banes against Banes. Actually, it's really nice Bane hits from Dark. He gets rid of the Banes of soO plus the Zerglings, and that's going to be 2 dead Queens. That's going to be GG. Dark picks up game number 1 in the ZVZ. Aggressive, fast-paced, very, very quick play.